Hi everyone, I hope you are doing fine. In this video, I will be talking to you about false friends. What I mean by false friends is not to do with relationships, but in the language sense. A false friend is when you have a word in two languages that look the same, but its meanings are different. In this video, I will be talking to you about 6 false friends in English and French. So let's begin with the first one. With this object I have here. You know what this is? It's a coin. Coin. Now this word looks like the French word coin. But in French, a coin is what we call in English a corner. For example, I have a lamp in the living room in the corner. Another false friend is the word cave. In English, a cave is like a hole or tunnel in a big rock or mountain. It's usually dark and a little cold inside, where you can have certain animals or insects like bats and spiders. That's a cave. While in French, cave is what we call in English a cellar. It's like a basement in the house. Another false friend is the word grave. In English, a grave is a place where dead people are, in a cemetery. Sometimes we call a cemetery a graveyard. While in French, grave means serious. So not the same thing. Next, we have the word pain. In English, pain is, for example, you have a toothache and it's hurting you. We say, oh, ouch, the pain. Or let's say I hit myself in the arm. Oh, now I have pain. While in French, pain is what we eat. It's bread. Now we have the false friend store. In English, a store is a business, like a boutique or shop where you can go and buy things, like a grocery store. While in French, un store is what we call in English blinds that you put on windows. And finally, we have the false friend library. In English, a library is a place you go to borrow books, meaning that eventually you have to return them to the library. In French, a library is called a bibliothèque, while the French word librairie, that looks like the word library, means a bookshop where you buy books. So not quite the same thing. So those are examples of false friends. Now the good news is most words that look the same in English and French mean the same thing. And there are thousands and thousands of words between English and French that are very similar and they mean exactly the same thing, which is good news. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something and you take care. Goodbye.